Good evening, folks. And tonight, well, actually, good evening, afternoon, whatever you want to call it. And right now, we're going to talk about Liechtenstein, Russia, and everything. Well, Russia at one time, Alaska could have been a part of Canada, but, or it could have still been a part of Russia, or it could have been a part of Liechtenstein. But after Russia lost the Crimean War to both the all the French, the British, and the Ottoman Empire, they had to pay reparations to them, but to be able to afford that, they wanted to sell Alaska. So they thought about selling it to Liechtenstein, who was really close to them, but Liechtenstein declined due to the fact it was far away from their mainland. So they obviously didn't want to sell it to Great Britain. They obviously didn't want to. Well, Canada at that time was part of Great Britain, so they thought, well, we don't want to sell it to Canada, so we'll look elsewhere. And they thought about selling it to the United States. And it kind of came through, but it didn't until 1867 when because the Civil War was broke out in 61, so it didn't finally break through until 1867, 2 years after the Civil War ended. And then after the Civil War ended, that's when it happened. Because Liechtenstein could have been a breakthrough, but the United States bought Alaska from the Russians in 1867, and that's how they became part of Alaska, and Russia still made good friendships. Now, we'll talk a little more about that some other time, but unfortunately, I got some other things I got to take care of, and we'll talk about reverse psychology of wars. We'll first start with the 100 Years' War between Great Britain and France. What would have happened if the reverse psychology would have happened? Who knows what would have happened? That being said, I'm out of here. Peace.